The old man has been pretending to be poor for 60 years. Even his 10 sons and daughters didn't know. Until today, he saw the breaking news on TV. The billionaire's private jet crashed. No one in his family survived. The old man's face was full of disbelief. He didn't expect to see him again in this way. The old man pulled open a long-sealed cupboard. He took out a yellowed photo. This is a picture of the old man and the rich man. The old man sobbed uncontrollably. He was the rich man's brother. Silent weeping is the most painful. The old man gently caressed the photo. He didn't know that his life would change forever. When the old man arrived at his doorstep, a group of men in suits were waiting for him.
Benim.
They said they were the tycoon's chief lawyer. They're here for the old man's inheritance. But when he heard about the inheritance, the old man's face didn't look happy. He told the lawyer to wait a few days to think about it, and not to tell anyone. At this moment, the family is full of questions. They wanted to know what was going on, but the old man told them to go to work. They're going to school. We all know that our father has a bad temper, so they didn't dare ask any more questions. A few days passed like this. On the day of the rich man's funeral, the old man naturally became the main attraction. Reporters hiding in the shadows immediately broadcast the scene live on national television. Seeing the report on TV, sons and daughters found it unbelievable. They did not expect their father was the rich man's brother, but not a minute later, the doorbell rang urgently. The neighbors came to congratulate them. Even relatives came to congratulate them. Seeing that the doorway was overcrowded, the old man had to enter quietly from the back. The embarrassing thing is that there are many people waiting for him at home too. They're here for a simple reason. Some of them want to get some favors. Some want to get into the tycoon's company. The old man was disgusted by this scene. He simply sends them away. Then he called his sons and daughters together. He had an important announcement to make. The old man told them about his life, although he knew it from the TV. But the old man's own words still shocked his children. They imagined a life of wealth. They dreamed of being rich and having endless money. The old man's subsequent words shattered their dreams.
Sizler yokken annenizle evlenmeden ben çok önceler.
Baba, Öz amcamız göz dikmek sayılmaz ki bu.
Servet, sus. Bundan sonra böyle yaşamaya devam.
The children's faces were instantly angry. The old man didn't explain any further. He just went to the kitchen. There are piles of letters here. They all wanted the old man to give him some money. Some wanted to marry their daughters to his sons. The old man sighed. He went back to his room, but his wife accused him of being selfish. Now that he has this opportunity, if you don't think of yourself, he had to think of his children as well. The old man got up silently. He had too many secrets in his heart. He went back to the kitchen again. He had just brought a glass of water to drink. A puddle of water suddenly appeared under his feet. Then, in the old man's horrified expression, a woman holding a child came to him. At that moment, the oldest son woke him up. It turned out to be a fantasy. The next day, the old man went to the doctor. He said he'd been in that state lately. The doctor told him, this is a phenomenon of brain degeneration. Soon it will lead to dementia, and it's getting worse. After realizing his condition, the old man made a secret decision to inherit his brother's fortune. He took his children to the rich man's villa. Inside, they were amazed by the luxury of the house. But at that moment, a strange man entered the old